Loading screen is brought to you by Mike and Ike.
Kid, good!
What goes on in your head?
There's a new NPC. There's just so many new things that I think it's going to bring.
Hey, there's layers to this game that has people loving it.
Not now, Mom. I'm doing a podcast.
Welcome one, welcome all to the biggest show of the year.
Do you smell that?
Show.
I said, do you smell that?
Alex, what do I smell over there? What is that? Is that the odor I think it is? The faraway object that is
E3?
E3 on its way?
On its way, bro.
Oh, I love E3. Oh.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is Thursday, June 10th. Welcome to the stream. This is Loading Screen presented by Mike and Ike. And a new sponsor coming soon. And with me, as always, I'm Sir Scrowlix. And with me, as always, is...
I am Siggy Diggy Cobb, otherwise known as Jacob.
You're in, kid. You're in. Chat, we got so much to cover today. Hello, Twitch chat. Hello, YouTube chat. We've got so much to cover today. We've got we had a Battlefield 2042, not that far away, trailer come out yesterday. We're going to jump into that, and then we're going to jump into our predictions of what we want to see at E3, and we want you guys to participate in that as well. So, without further ado, I don't want to spend much time talking. All I've been doing the last few days is playing Final Fantasy and Knockout City.
Knockout City.
And Jacob, you've just been playing what?
Life. Just life. I've been on a grind lately. Just a lot of filming, a lot of moving equipment, a lot of getting stuff done.
Dude, I want to take a horse tranquilizer to my neck and just pass out for a whole week. All right, that's all I want. Just okay, chat. Let's go ahead and jump into it. They're testing fire alarms in my building today, so if
there's a fire alarm,
if you hear it, don't worry. Don't worry, but if you see flames behind me, let me know. Okay, here we go, chat. Let's jump right on into it. This is the Battlefield 2042 official reveal trailer that we got yesterday. I'm really excited for it. Let's just let's take a quick look. Here you go, Jacob. This is Jacob's first time seeing this. Blind. Here we go. And for those of you guys listening through podcast, sorry, just come to the show. Game engine footage, by the way, Jacob.
Oh my god, this is all in game? Oh, well that's just a lot of property damage right there. Oh, he's dropping like in Fortnite. Here we go. Oh my god! Oh my god, dude! Pull the chute! Oh, he's a flying squirrel, bro! This trailer is how you drum up hype for a game?
I mean, right off the bat, you can already see it's better than Call of Duty.
Do we get to operate that? Do we get to operate that? Oh! Oh my god, what happened? What happened?
In-game footage.
How is this game not gonna have a campaign if they can do this? This is crazy. Oh my god, it's like the no Russian mission from Modern Warfare 2. Oh my god! We have an Antarctica level? Holy shit!
But it's there! Oh!
Fucking
yeah!
Oh my god!
A little bit of Motley Crue up in here. Elon Musk.
SpaceX! It's the SpaceX!
Jacob,
We're going.
my Tesla's in there.
We're launched into space! Is that the Mavics logo? Battlefield 6 now takes place in space.
Battlefield 2042.
6. This is Battlefield 2042.
Battlefield 2042.
Oh, they're not officially calling it 6, that's right.
Right.
Oh my god. I can't wait to be a pilot in this game. Oh! This does look really sick. How is Call of Duty going to compete with this?
I hope this puts Call of Duty to sleep. I really do.
I hope they all had a meeting where like, guys. Oh my god, that was so cool!
Now this
ATV
actually
off.
happened. This actually happens in game. Like this is a real stunt in game, Jacob.
What do you mean it's a real stunt?
He's doing the loop-de-loop for the dogfight!
Nope.
Is it gonna be the Iron Man thing where it freezes up? Oh my god. No. No fucking way! Oh my god! He's so goddamn cool!
People do that in game.
Oh my gosh, dude. This game is gonna give me heart problems for the amount of adrenaline that's gonna be coursing through my
see
veins.
this. Wait till you see this, Jacob.
Is that a fucking twister? Oh no. Oh my god, you can't fight nature. No. What? Oh! What? Why is this happening after every... Oh my god. There's natural disasters that can occur now? Oh, flying squirrel man!
Dude.
There's fucking
Bro,
twisters?
check out the goosebumps on my arm right now, bro. Well, okay, well, you can't. Anyway, June 13th.
There's twisters now?
June 13th is the official gameplay reveal. Ladies and gentlemen, official gameplay reveal.
Oh my god.
I hope this puts the laziness of Call of Duty to bed. I hope this injects a horse tranquilizer into Call of Duty's lazy piece of shit business model, dude.
Oh my god, Alex. There's no single player campaign.
There's no single player campaign. And so there's a few questions I want to ask, but wait.
Stories
chat.
told through Game Pass.
Wait, okay, hold on. I'm gonna set the mood with the music real quick. All right? Real quick.
That was fucking nuts.
Let me tell you something, Jacob. Let me tell you how we got here, okay? This is how we got to Battlefield 2042. And I want everybody in chat thinking about this, okay? Think about this real good, chat. Because this...
Let me get comfy.
The more I read it, the more I'm like, yo, this is legit, okay? You ready, chat?
All right.
It's the year 2042. As the world stands on the brink of war, a new kind of stateless soldier emerges from the greatest crisis in human history. How did we get here? Let me tell you. A decade of chaos. It's the year 2031, which is 10 years from now. 10 years is all it took to bring the world to the brink. Rising sea levels, collapsing economies, broken alliances, and the headlines keep rolling in. On October 9th, 2033, Hurricane Zeta, the world's first Category 6 storm. January 11th, 2034, global food and fuel shortages sparked the Second Great Depression. August 8th, 2035, the European Union officially disbands following Germany's collapse. The rise of the no-pats. Left behind, the displaced band together into ragtag fleets in search of safe harbor. They are families, farmers, doctors, engineers, and soldiers. The once privileged and the impoverished, with backgrounds that are worlds apart, forced together, determined to survive. The media calls them the non-patrioted. They call themselves no-pats. The new normal. It's now 2037. Humanity adapts to the new normal. And here, I'll pull this up. Humanity adapts to the new normal. Revolutions in energy, desert, irrigation, hydraulic levees, and seawalls save coastal cities, reclaim farmland, and rebuild supply chains. Hope of finding stability leads to some nations reopening their borders. However, with no way to repatriate 1.2 billion people, non-patriots become a permanent fixture in all economic, military, and social policy making. Many no-pats are still distrustful of the government that exiled them and refused calls to reassimilate. No-pats leaders emerge, inspiring a new identity unbound to former nationality, drawing a line in the sand between old world and the new normal. Hashtag We Are Not Pats becomes the rallying cry. Amidst the world rebuilding, sparks of friction erupt between the U.S. and Russia.
Isn't this a little bit on the nose?
It's a little bit on the nose. Too much on the nose, chat. As the last two superpowers both vie for control of this fast-changing world. Now the blackout of 2040.
It's still going.
A sudden space debris storm creates a Kessler effect, causing 70+% of all orbiting satellites to malfunction and crash into Earth.
That's a lot of orbits!
The cause is unknown. The subsequent blackout causes mass devastation, planes crash, communication grids collapse, already jamming global supply chains come to a standstill. Prices of oil, grain, coal skyrocket exponentially. Unsubstantial claims report over 100,000 lives are lost. A world on the brink goes over the edge. No internet, no navigation, no surveillance, no storm forecasts. Geopolitical distrust surges overnight. No one can spy on each other, so no one can trust each other. Both Russia and the U.S. claim the other is responsible for the blackout, of course, while some suspect no-pats were behind it and accuse them of trying to sow anarchy. Former military and combat-trained specialists among the no-pats rise up into armed task forces to defend themselves as tensions rise. The brink of war. A food and fuel shortage ignites.
Is this what we're supposed to do? If there's a blackout, Alex?
A food and fuel shortage
I'm a fucking editor. What am I gonna do?
Ignites a shadow war. You're going to become a no-pat between the U.S. and Russia. To maintain plausible deniability, both sides field no-pat task forces as proxies in escalating conflicts over resources, promising the refugees a piece of what's left. Now it's
How can I provide any value?
Now it's the year 2042. Open war is imminent. No-pats have no choice but to choose sides, fighting not for a flag, but for their nature. Their war is your story. Tell me how there's not a freaking campaign.
Alex, this is deeper than I was expecting it to be.
Guys, this is night Call of Duty. Night. Just kidding. I wish this would put Call of Duty to sleep.
This game just put me on an adrenaline rush to a borderline panic attack.
So there's no campaign.
Shit.
There's no campaign.
That's a lot of a story though for whatever they want to do.
So there's going to be 3 modes. All-out warfare, which is going to include the classic conquest breakthrough. So they'll be returning with 128 players. 128 v 128, Jacob. 128 v 128. And then Hazard Zone. I would imagine this is going to be a war zone. Oh, no. Squad up and drop into Hazard Zone with all new high-stakes multiplayer experience. I think this is like with the twisters and the environmental things. So that might not be that. And then Redacted, that one, the one on the far right. We're gonna get a BR somewhere in here. So I would imagine it's either going to be Redacted. So how's this going to work via no campaign? Well, so Numbra, Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Didn't have a campaign. It was all multiplayer. So, yeah. So apparently, campaign things are going to be drip fed to you throughout battle passes and whatnot. So here's a look at the maps. Now we kind of went to all the maps. This is Orbital.
Orbital looks sweet.
Corral, French Guinea.
Old SpaceX Battlegrounds.
Hourglass, which is Qatar. That sucks. Look at all that sand right up on the stadium.
Yeah, it's gonna be brutal for snipers. Or great for
We got
snipers.
Kaleidoscope, which is in
These are
South
sweet
Korea.
names.
Then we got Manifest, which is in Singapore. We got Discarded, which is in India. Breakaway, which is in Antarctica.
The campaign was story fed through the mini novels on their website.
Yeah, right, dude?
I'm anticipating they're going to do a lot more cinematics, but it sounds like throughout the seasons that they upgrade stuff, not only will there be more drops, but in-game events are going to happen to kind of teeter and tease stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you want to see the story, you'd have to go and read the mini novels they'll be writing.
Yeah.
The Lord's sick.
So,
Wow, that's
I
beautiful.
wish there was a story to this. Now it brings up a question, Jacob. This is ultimately the question I want to ask before we get into our predictions, and this is going to be a long show, ladies and gentlemen, so prepare yourselves for it. Because we are going to be jumping into E3 stuff. Do you think a game without campaign should be worth $70? I think no.
We're just hopping into it. All right.
I think
Okay.
no.
You think no? Okay. I'm trying to think of an example of a game where I would have still done that.
I honestly didn't like it. I didn't.
Is COD right now 60? They're like always 60. Has there been a $70 COD?
Well, not yet. There will be.
Not yet.
It depends how much the multiplayer offers. Now, what I will say is this game is leaps and bounds ahead of Call of Duty in terms of engine, lighting, all that shit. Modern Warfare was a nice engine, but this DICE is absolutely god tier. Like, I'm so sick of Call of Duty being lazy that I keep saying, I hope this puts Call of Duty to sleep, even though it won't. But I wish it did.
It's a kick in the ass, though. The problem is, from what I've seen, and going from, like, if you go to Valorant or CSGO from COD, you really realize how much easier COD is.
Yeah.
It really caters to anyone. Like,
Yep.
literally, a 6-year-old can pick up a controller and do great.
Yep.
Not to diss 6-year-olds, you guys are awesome. I love you, but, you know, you're 6. You don't have a lot of in-game FPS experience yet. But Battlefield seems a little bit different, especially with there's drift, right? Especially when you're sniping. There's, like,
It's more
wind
realistic.
Yeah. So I get why people will still prioritize playing COD over it, plus the popularity aspect, but this looks so much cooler.
Yeah.
But it not having a story is a little weird. I haven't heard of someone buying a COD for the campaign in a couple of the CODs too, though.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't think I would spend $70 on a game if it didn't have a campaign unless I was, like, approached. Unless I had, like, if I had 4 people come up like, hey, we're all playing this, would you like to play with us? I'm like, yeah, sure. And then after it's dropped in like a week and a half, I now own this $70 game I'll never go back to.
How do you create a backstory like we just read through and not have a campaign?
That's so weird.
And the worst part about it is, guys, anything's possible anymore. We lived through a freaking pandemic. We're still in the pandemic. Anything's possible. Global collapse.
Yeah, you are right.
Like, this is scary. This is horrifyingly plausible, what is happening in this game. Nico in chat says, I don't think you need a campaign to be worth $70 for me. If I'm paying that much for a game, I want like 20 to 30 hours of fun out of the game, and sometimes the campaign only provides 8 to 10 of that. Like, you can beat any COD or Battlefield campaign in a day. I agree with that, but think about it, 20 to 30 hours, Jacob. I can hear myself in your headphones.
Sorry.
I think a little bit of that, but like 20 to 30 hours multiplayer gameplay, okay, add another 8 or 10 on top of that. It's more gameplay that you're getting with campaign.
That's true. Yeah, it goes from like $2 an hour to like $1.80 an hour or something like that. I tend to not even buy games that cost money, kind of contradicting, but still, I always spend more money on in-game content or free games. So I notice I do that too. If the game is free to play, I end up spending money and feeling better about it, oddly enough. You ever get that, Alex, where you're like, oh, well, it's already free, so if I buy a skin, I'm supporting them. Yeah, and then later I'm like, oh my god, I spent like $200 on this game. What am I doing?
If I genuinely like the developer, I'll buy the game and pay full price and support the dev. I'll do that. I accidentally made that decision with Fallout 76.
Yeah.
But like
How's
Halo
that satchel treating you?
You mean the shopping bag?
Yeah, the one
okay.
that never came.
So chat, this is awesome. We get some gameplay. What was that date that we get gameplay? The 15th or something?
I believe then the release that Cody was telling me is it comes out October 22nd.
Yep, October 22nd for release. June 13th is when we get the gameplay reveal, which is in 3 days. So really excited for it, guys. We're going to be covering it, going through everything. I can't fucking wait. It's just...
This is sweet. This is probably going to be the first Battlefield game that I pick up that I'm going to commit a lot more time to.
Yeah.
But this game looks sweet, and I can't wait to see if it has any sort of like camera features where I could make. I'm just excited for the machinima aspect that's going to come from this. Could breathe life back into it.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
But yeah, looking sweet. Alex, you ready to hop into the list?
Are you guys ready to hop into the list?
Yeah, we have so many games that we're excited for, but I want to know what you guys are excited for. Please tweet us at NerdStreakGamers, the hashtag loading screen, what game you want to see, and as the show's going on, I will be periodically looking at it, and we will talk about them and bring them up. But again, that is at NerdStreakGamers on Twitter. And
so E3
we got a big list.
E3 coverage starts on Saturday.
Yep.
The biggest and the only game that matters. The only game that matters is Halo Infinite. Oh, one thing I do want to say, chat. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna vent to everybody real quick. Okay.
No, please do, because today is the day.
So Halo Infinite, they released more screenshots. Okay, and so every YouTuber is doing, oh my god, screenshot leak. Oh my god. Right? Okay. Well, look, I watched this one video. I watched this one video of this guy who like put like sirens in his thing, and it had like 30K views, or maybe it was even more than that. Right? So I'm watching this video. I'm like, all right, sweet. Like, let's watch this. The guy has the audacity to say, oh, look, and there's this one image. Hold on. Let me see if I can actually search it. New tab.
I'm curious how far this guy's going to go. Like, look, it's Master Chief.
Halo Infinite new images.
Was this a game theory video?
No.
No?
But he's going through it. Okay, do you see this one here, guys? Oh, wait, LOL. Hold on.
Rafflecopter.
You see this one right here where the ring is kind of broken? Right? Yeah. Okay. All right. So chat, he's going through all of these and he's kind of like speculating what they could be. And he goes, oh, here's the broken Halo ring. Like, as you guys know in the trailers, you guys have definitely seen the Halo has like been broken a million times, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, it's probably from, we don't know why it's broken. It's probably broken from like another catastrophic event like the Pillar of Autumn in Halo 1. And right there, I was like, this guy has no idea what he's talking about. Yeah, he's claiming to be an expert in Halo. No idea what he's talking about.
This guy didn't read the books.
And he was like, the Halo Infinite ring. The Halo Infinite ring. I got news for you, bro. It's fucking called Zeta Halo. For one, it's Zeta Halo. And you want to know why it's broken, bro? Because it was part of the original Halo array. The original one, which was like 10 to 30 kilometers in diameter. And then there was a new Halo array, which was like 5 to 7 kilometers in diameter. Okay, that's where the rings in Halo. I commented on that video and I lit him up.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. I was like, don't you dare comment on this shit when you have no idea what you're talking about. He's calling the ring Halo Infinite ring, bro. Come on. Okay, and not just that. You want to know why Zeta Halo is broken, chat? Do you want to know? Let me tell you, the one who doesn't make YouTube videos about this, claiming I know everything. Zeta Halo literally had a planet go through the middle of it. A fucking planet go through the middle of it, chat. That's why it's broken. Because Pillar of Autumn exploded on it. Give me a break!
After Mr.
God!
Spartan leaves
Don't
with
claim,
Cortana.
But COD's greater than Halo? Chat, ban this man. Ban this man. COD is shit. Halo is superior. Don't ever tell me COD is better than Halo. Grow up! Okay, so I'm really looking forward to Halo Infinite.
Yeah, Halo's gonna be sweet.
Halo Infinite is gonna be awesome. So this is the player from last year. This is the player from last year. We did get new updated screenshots over the course of the last few years. LOL, over the course of the last few months that show the improved fidelity of the graphics, the improved textures and everything. So imagine it to look. I'm very nervous, but also optimistic that we're going to see textures that look a lot better than what we're seeing in this trailer, what we saw in this trailer last year. Jacob, are you excited for this? You can say no. I won't have a meltdown.
Just waiting for you. This is gonna be sick, dude. I will. The problem I'm having is I haven't played Halo 5, and I don't have a system to play it yet because it's not on Steam.
You guys can donate to me. I can't promise you I'll spend it on a pop filter.
It's ridiculous. The story looks sick though, and I can't wait to see what we're gonna see. I'm curious though if it's gonna be a lot of gameplay, or if we're gonna end up getting a lot more like background info. Have we seen Cortana yet in Infinite? Have we seen what she's gonna look like?
No, I have not. At least me personally, I have not. I do want to say, chat, that if you guys are actually interested in Halo, I just started Shadows of Reach yesterday, and it literally tells a story of what happens to Master Chief and Blue Team in between Halo 5 and Halo Infinite. So I highly recommend it. It's a must-read or a must-listen in an audiobook if you guys are interested in seeing that. But so here's an updated image, guys. Let me see if I can blow this up for you. You can see that the textures are a lot different and more improved from what we saw. In the original video that we had. That's a dog.
That's a dog.
But like it just looks a lot better. Like the textures and the lighting look a lot better. There's dynamic lighting throughout this, so I'm really excited. I cannot wait to play this. I mean, this is the only game that I truly care about at E3. However, there's a few more. Content-wise,
what are you hoping is going to come from this game? What do you want to see people doing to show the game love? What do you want the community to be doing?
So I hear that what we're going to see on Sunday is going to be a multiplayer reveal. That's what I've heard. That we're going to get a multiplayer reveal, which is great. I want the Arena Halo multiplayer. That's what I want. It would be cool to see some campaign. I don't know how much of it we're going to see, because they kind of already did show this off. It'd be cool if they did like a side-by-side of what we've done versus what we did. That'd be cool if like we saw the same thing side to side. This isn't... It does look clean, but the graphics have since improved, and the textures have since improved from this video. This is old footage.
Which is crazy, because this still looked really great.
Yeah.
Just everything about the game's smooth. I'm stoked about kind of just diving into this. I know you were talking too. You're taking like what? This is when you're using all your PTO hours, just taking off and playing this straight through.
All my PTO hours.
Young Jacob, my sweetheart.
You must listen. You will not hear from me for an entire month.
I'll be in your stream the whole time,
guys.
Every moment, every second.
Chat, I'm not going to be on show for an entire month because when this comes out, there's no getting me back.
Loading screen is gonna. That's the moment that Alex leaves the show. You're gonna leave the show, and every episode I'll be like, "Hold on, guys, let's check on Alex." I'll pop over. You're gonna be like,
I'll have the biggest raccoon eyes.
Yeah, haven't slept in days.
But yeah, I cannot wait for this. Oh my god, this is everything I've ever wanted. This is my favorite all-time game of ever. And Pete, I'm only messing with you. I love COD, but COD is just they're getting lazy, and I'm just not liking where they're going with it. Modern Warfare was great. I loved Modern Warfare. But I hope 343 does us good with this. If you guys haven't heard the soundtrack, so they say it's going to be a spiritual reboot, right, of the old Halo. If you listen to the soundtrack tracks that have come out, the soundtrack is like revamping songs that you heard as you played through Halo 1. So, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. With
okay.
That, shall we move on?
We shall move on.
All right, next one. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about this once my camera refreshes.
There you go, Jacob.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. I reloaded. All right, so there's a rumor right now that the team that made Mario Odyssey, which had some of the smoothest, buttery movement,
Mario Odyssey was a fantastic game. I still need to beat it, but it was smooth.
They will be making a Donkey Kong 3D game.
Are you sure?
Think of like Nintendo. This is a rumor.
Oh, it's a rumor.
If anything's gonna happen, I want to see this. If this is even a rumor, if Mario Odyssey is thinking about this, imagine if we get a Nintendo 64 game just like Donkey Kong Country, made by the Mario Odyssey team. Like that, it could be revolutionary. It could be sick. And that's what I want. That's what everyone is asking for, a 3D Donkey Kong game. Don't get me wrong, like I like this game, I like Tropical Freeze, stuff like that, but If we can finally get a 3D game like that, I will be ecstatic. So I'm hoping to see that at E3. I'm hoping. I'm praying. Fingers crossed. I'm also hoping to see Mother 3, but that's probably not going to happen.
I mean,
we'll see.
Think about it. The last time we've seen now I didn't have a GameCube or a what's the other one? Wii U, right?
Wii U.
Did we get a 3D?
We've never gone a 3D
other than N64
since N64.
Yeah, I think
it
it's
was
time.
one of the best received.
Yep, I think it's time.
So, all I got to say for that, I hope it's happening.
Hopeful for it. Hopeful for it.
Hopeful.
Anyway, okay. What, Jacob? Next we have Breath of the Wild 2.
Breath of the Wild 2.
Okay, chat. I think everybody here can agree that we want to see Breath of the Wild 2.
You guys want to hear a crazy fact?
What's the crazy fact?
That reveal trailer that we saw of Breath of the Wild 2 came out in 2019.
Ooh.
That was 2 years ago. Isn't that crazy?
Which means we're gonna see more of it. We're gonna see more of it.
If we do not see something at E3, I will
terribly
be
wrong.
So shocked. So shocked. Something went wrong. They are either like putting all their resources into Pokemon to make sure like Arceus is gonna be on time, or it's just weird. I want to see Ganondorf in action in this new trailer too. I just want to see what we're going for, get some like a little bit more info about it, and I see us getting a release date for either December or 2022, which seems more likely.
Chad, what do you want to see?
God damn!
Chad, what are your thoughts on this? What do you guys want to see at E3? I mean, I know we have a long list of things we're going to cover, but if you guys mention what you want to see at E3, we'll slowly touch on it in the chat. I would love to see an E3. I would love to see an E3. I mean, an E3. A Breath of the Wild 2. I hope my current Switch can run it. That's all.
That's the theory. Is a lot of people are saying that the Switch Pro will be released with this game. So, if that's the case, we can probably anticipate that this might be a 60 FPS game, which would be cool. If not, I don't care. But it is gonna suck if it does come out and they're like, yeah, old Switch games aren't gonna work on this, pal.
Yeah,
they're not gonna work on it.
Yeah. So
Breath of the Wild 2 is gonna be kind of
what cool. You know what I want to see in Breath of the Wild 2? I want to see them improve upon where they left off with Breath of the Wild, in terms of the world. I want the world to feel more alive. It was great what they did. It was very ambitious what they did with Breath of the Wild, the original.
Yeah.
But I want to see the world more alive.
Just more going on.
Yeah.
You want to see like a castle town.
Yeah. I want to feel like the world's alive and not dead, even though we kind of know why the world is kind of dead.
The calamity destroyed us.
But like, I want to see a world that's a little more interactive, a little more lively. Like, I want to see nature. I want to see, I don't know. That's just my thought.
I'm excited that we're gonna get more cutscenes. That's one thing that Breath of the Wild was weird, because all the cutscenes were from memories, which let you piece a lot of the stuff together. But I don't want to say I want to be railroaded, because I liked the aspect of open world in Zelda.
Yeah.
But I do want the narrative to be a little bit more straightforward for Breath of the Wild 2. Yeah. If it's not, I'm not going to be complaining.
No, but I want a little bit more. Like thinking back to Breath of the Wild, while I did enjoy it, it was... I don't want to say... It definitely didn't make it into my top, 10. Unfortunately.
Wow. It definitely did for me.
Really?
Definitely did for me.
See, the story has to make me feel something in order to do that.
Same. I want more stories, and I want more places. I feel like there were 4 towns in the last one. I wouldn't hate the main quest being more linear. Yeah, I agree. The towns were Hadakate Village, Link's, where you could get his house and stuff. Also, fun fact, I found out recently, at Link's house, you can see all 4 ancient beasts, and I never noticed that, but it makes so much sense. He's smack dab in the middle.
So that'd be cool.
Yeah, moving on.
Moving on.
To the next one.
This next one here, we've all been waiting for it. This is, for those of you that don't know, Elder Scrolls, Oblivion, and Skyrim, and Morrowind are in my top 10. A few Oblivion in my top 5. This game, we've only got a teaser. We don't know. We haven't heard anything else from it. We haven't even seen development for it. And people are saying we're not getting it until 2024 or something. But one thing I do want to say is now that Microsoft owns Bethesda, I think there might be a little glimmer of hope, Jacob, that we might see some more games. Exactly, that we might see some more games because there's more funding, bigger teams. We might see more from them.
I think we very well. We're going to hear something about it here. Bethesda has... Everyone's amping it up that they have so many big announcements that something big's going to happen. If it's not Elder Scrolls 6, what is it going to be? What are they going to announce? What are they going to say?
They could announce... Well, Starfield,
they
could announce Fallout. I don't think Fallout's going to come before Elder Scrolls. I truly don't.
It won't.
Skyrim for next gen.
Skyrim for next gen.
They will announce that because it's a meme. Why not get into the meme, right?
Yeah.
I would love for Breath of the Wild 2 to include... so, guys, Zayat in chat says, I would love for Breath of the Wild 2 to include more dungeons rather than all the mini shrines. I can get down with that.
I would, too. One thing that was weird was some of the shrines were a lot of fun. Some of them were very easy. But those, like, main dungeons that you would go through in every other Zelda game...
Yeah.
It felt lackluster without them.
Yeah.
I hope they're hard. Like, Link Between Worlds and... the Forgotten Island one with the big egg. Those were dummy easy.
I want to see. Yeah, I mean, back onto the Elder Scrolls topic. As somebody who's always been an Elder Scrolls fan, I absolutely love Elder Scrolls. I hope we see something else. I don't necessarily need an Elder Scrolls to come out this year or next year, but I would love to see a new Elder Scrolls teased or something. I'd love to see more of Elder Scrolls 6. I feel like this would be something. I think what I actually think, Jacob.
What?
With Microsoft pumping more money into Bethesda, I feel like we're gonna get a lot of development update videos. You know what I mean? Where they interview people and they talk about where they're at in development. I feel like we're gonna get a lot of those because Bethesda has a lot in its queue. So
that would satiate me at the very least. I'm sure it would
something.
Satiate others.
Exactly, Darui. Exactly.
Yeah, just talk to us.
Talk to us.
I just want to know. I don't want to hear like, "Yep, it's coming."
Yeah. They better bring Todd Howard on screen. I met Todd Howard before. He was really cool. Okay, Jacob, talk to me about this next one, man. Why do you want to see this?
So Final Fantasy VI is my favorite Final Fantasy game.
Okay.
I know that we have some big news from 16, but if we're going to get a remake, and we always get Final Fantasy remakes, I hope that it's 6. Especially because the story is expansive. It gets compared to 7 a lot, and the resounding answer to everyone is saying, like, everyone thinks that 7 is better, but a lot of people are diehard for 6, saying the story's better, it's darker. It's just overall a sweet story, especially because the game, you guys lose. You guys lose resoundingly, and then after a time skip, you have to round everyone back up again. And even though the world's already kind of in shambles, you're still fighting this evil. It was just a beautiful story. Characters were all cool. And if we're going to get a remake of Final Fantasy, I want it to be 6. I really, really do. I'm not anticipating we'll get anything like it, but if we're going to get something in between everything else, I would love it to be 6. That would be so cool.
The DLC for 7, did that come out?
I don't think Part 2 came out yet, but I'm anticipating probably will kind of soon.
Yeah.
Remake of the OG3. The first 3 Final Fantasy games were harder, but they were cool.
Yeah. It would be cool, man. While I still haven't finished 7 Remake and Matt is getting very mad at me for it. He's really not, but he always asks me, "Yo, did you finish it yet?" And I'm like, "Nah, not yet." I really should finish it at some point. It would give me something to play on my PS5. I'm just so busy anymore. It sucks.
I feel you. Zion said I would love some earlier Final Fantasy games to be re-released in the 2D HD format that Octopath Travelers did. Yeah, absolutely. I think traditional RPGs that could adopt the style that Octopath did have a very, very good, successful idea. Not idea, but just they would be very successful. The problem with Octopath Travelers was the cutscenes, the main characters didn't interact with each other, right. Whereas in Final Fantasy they do. That's all I have to say about Final Fantasy VI, though.
So the DLC comes out today, apparently. So I would imagine we're going to be getting like some sort of promo to hype it up and have people buy it. We're going to get that. It'd be cool to get another remake on the horizon, but we'll see. Moving on, I believe the next topic is Starfield.
Talk to me.
I'm going to talk to you.
Starfield.
We just talked about Bethesda pumping money into Bethesda, or Microsoft pumping money into Bethesda. We haven't seen anything for Starfield yet, not even gameplay, nothing. Because I think Bethesda was struggling. I think. That's just speculation. But we haven't seen anything for Starfield outside of this initial teaser that we got, last year or two years ago?
It was a while ago.
It was a long time ago. I would like to see some Starfield gameplay, a new trailer. Rumor has it that this is on the original engine, the old engine, so I don't know. It's probably going to look very similar to Outer Worlds.
I was about to say Outer Worlds.
Yeah, it's probably going to look similar to Outer Worlds. Who knows? I don't know what their new engine would look like if they did. But that being said, it would be cool to see something more about Starfield. Help me get hype about Bethesda games again. Other than Skyrim, which I'm a diehard fan, for those of you in chat, like Derui, who's followed me for a long time, knows how hype I get about Skyrim and Elder Scrolls and all that. I want to see some gameplay and a trailer for Starfield. Because it's cool.
Alex, if it's just Elder Scrolls in space, is that enough for you?
Yeah. I like, one of the reasons I like Elder Scrolls because the story is generally really good. And they give you, it's like, I actually feel like I'm in a role-playing game when I play Bethesda games. Elder Scrolls, like Oblivion, Skyrim, Fallout. While Fallout 4 was a little lackluster. This one, I think if they take the great story writing, Oblivion and Morrowind had unparalleled story writing. Skyrim was meh, but it was still good. If they bring that story writing to like a space game, I love space. So bring me to space and help me have fun in space with a good story. Is Starfield being Elder Scrolls in space going to be enough if that is all it is?
That's what I just asked,
me personally, yeah. For me personally, it's all I need. I just want a Bethesda game. Whether that's Fallout, whether that's Starfield, whether it's Elder Scrolls. Well, technically it would be the same, right? I think if Starfield came out, it would quench my thirst until
hold you over for a bit.
Yep, it'll hold me over until Elder Scrolls 6. That's my thought. Drewy in chat says, honestly, yeah, I'd be down with that too, especially if the galactic map is expansive with procedurally generated encounters like Skyrim. Yep. Okay. I believe this next topic is yours, Jakey Wakey.
Metroid 4.
Okay, talk to me about this. So I have a confession to make. I never really played all that much Metroid.
That's okay, and that's not really your fault because it hasn't. Metroid is an amazing series, and unfortunately, I don't think it was marketed as well as it deserved.
Okay.
And the amount of issues that 4 has gone through with changing studios, with the developers thinking this isn't good enough to really be released. Jakey Wakey, stop. Metroid 4 is a game that the series desperately needs. We need a main title Metroid game.
Yeah.
And it deserves it. And they've kind of been pushing it to the wayside. For the reason for a lot of the times, it seems like, hey, this wasn't ready, but it looks like now they're in this weird state of possibly never releasing it because they're constantly being like, I don't know if this is ready yet. There's a lot of pressure on it, but no matter what, if this game just gets teased or talked about again,
people are going to freak out.
They'll get so much support, and I think it'll revitalize the devs to being like, okay, yeah, this is we're doing something good here.
Yeah.
So it's going to be announced. Something's going to be said about it. And if not, I don't know what we're going to need to get this talked about again.
Riddle me this, Batman. If I haven't played Metroid before, do you think, you haven't heard much of Metroid 4, but like, based on all the other ones, do you think Metroid Prime 4 would be something that I could just jump into? Do you think I would enjoy it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah. The story the story in every game is kind of vague. There's not crazy amount of dialogue. The traditional sense is the game starts off with you kind of crashing somewhere, and then you find like the parts that all broke so that you like relearn your character. It's a cool way to tutorial.
Okay.
Being like, oh, this is what it is. And then from there, the game will evolve however it wants to.
Okay.
And I think you'll love it. I think you'd be a fan of it for sure.
Cool.
Absolutely.
That'd be cool. That's Nintendo, right? Yep, Nintendo.
Yep.
Okay. Silly question.
So moving off of Samus and going up to our next one.
Yeah, our next one, chat, is a big one. We kind of just talked about it. Fallout 5. Do we want to see it? Would we, like you guys said in chat, would you want to see Fallout? Oh, okay, chat, I have a question for you. Would you guys want to see a new Fallout, or a new Elder Scrolls? Or are you okay with Starfield? What would you guys want to see?
I would want to Scrolls.
I think a Fallout might be easier to produce than a new Elder Scrolls. The lore in Fallout is like incredible. Like, I know not many people talk about the lore, but it is quite awesome. Mm-hmm. And Fallout 76 was a flop, so I even played that a few months ago. It is so bad.
It's unfortunate. It's really upsetting.
Yeah. I would love to see...
If they make this... I hope they go in on it, though, and make sure that it's going to be sick.
Yeah.
Because they have no reason not to.
Yeah. I think whatever Bethesda puts out, the next title is going to be a big one. Now, Starfield's been in development since before the acquisition of from Microsoft. But, like, I think a next-gen RPG from Bethesda, whether it's Elder Scrolls or Fallout, it's going to be a good one, and it's going to be a big one, I think. I have a feeling. Scheduled for E3 this week. I will search for that. I actually just had it, like, a few minutes ago.
I thought I did too. I can talk about the next one in the meantime if you want to look at it.
Yeah, let me find that while you talk about the next one.
All right, so Dark Deity. Think of like Fire Emblem. I was just kind of scrolling through earlier, like what's going to be announced, and it looks like this is going to get a release date. But it just reminds me of kind of the older Fire Emblem games. It looks really cool, and if the price point for it's kind of cheap, like between $20 and $30, it feels like one of those titles where I'll grab and then finish over the course of like 4 days in bed on my Switch. So I'm always down for like titles like that. Like, oh man, what was the game? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I can't think of this. Celeste. I loved playing that before bed, and it was such a beautiful story. Obviously, this is completely unrelated, but it's still pretty sweet. So Dark Deity, it's still very like anime style, not as like traditional like older style like Fire Emblem, but it looks like the battle combat is
which style
very, very
which style Fire Emblem? 'Cause there's a few different styles of Fire Emblem games, if I'm not.
There are. So like the Fire Emblem games where it's turn-based, where you move a character, and then once you get next to them, it goes into a fight, and there's kind of like a triangle rock paper scissors where like rapiers beat. Like they're super effective if you have a lot of armor, stuff like that. I'm always a big fan of those because it's a really strong tactical RPG.
Okay.
But yeah, it could be cool.
So real quick, guys, the broadcast schedule for E3, we have it right here. Let me just turn the topic bar off and make this larger. So we've got Saturday starts at 10 a.m. and we've got Ubisoft and Gearbox. I'm excited to see what Gearbox comes out with, because are we going to get another Borderlands? Who knows? I don't think we're going to get another Borderlands. I think
it feels too soon, right?
It does feel too soon.
Maybe it'll be a revealed.
We've got
talk about it.
Yeah, and we've got a few games that could be coming from Ubisoft, and we're going to jump into those shortly. But for me, I mean, you guys know this. For me, Sunday's the big day for me. 10 a.m. We got Xbox, Bethesda, followed by Square Enix.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers will be good. I never really watched the PC gaming show. But there's that. And chat, if you guys want, go ahead and screenshot this. Monday, June 14th, we'll have Take-Two Interactive, which is going to be, we might see a GTA 6. Might see a GTA 6 for Take-Two. Indie Showcase. I'm really excited. I want to see the Indie Showcase.
I do too. I can't wait for the classic Ubisoft awkwardness as a Togi. Yeah, I do too. Yeah. That's always funny. So I had said in chat too, food for thought, but what if Bethesda gave Fallout to Obsidian to work on it, and then Bethesda just focused on Elder Scrolls? I think that would be an awesome idea if they could come to like
Obsidian's
a complete partnership.
Fantastic.
Because Obsidian did a great job with everything they've made.
Yeah.
I think Obsidian is on its way to be a top tier studio if they continue doing what they're doing.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that.
Either.
I'm not crazy about it, but I wouldn't mind it. Capcom 2:30 June 14th, maybe we'll see a DLC for Village. We're going to talk about that. And Tuesday, the last day, June 15th we got Bandai Namco, Nintendo. That's the big one. It's gonna be a good day.
Tuesday,
Jacob,
maybe
Tuesday we'll do live coverage.
I would be down to watch that.
Yeah.
Which one would we be watching? We would end up seeing
that's a 9 a.m. show on Tuesday.
Nintendo is going to be hype.
Yeah. But we're also going to be talking about what we saw over the weekend with Ubisoft. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We might do a bonus show, everybody, to like cover everything. Maybe we will do one on Monday. We'll see. Okay, so that's that.
Up next, we got Far Cry 6.
Yes, we've gotten the gameplay trailer. We've gotten the original trailer. What I want to see here is I want to see more gameplay. I don't want to see the gameplay trailer. I want to see gameplay.
Yeah.
Not that it's going to surprise me in any way, but I just want to see more of the world. That's all I want to see with
I just want to see what they gotta do.
Yeah. I am excited for this to come out, though. I'm not as excited as I am for Infinite, obviously, but I am excited for this because Far Cry is a game that I've always enjoyed.
Far Cry is weird because I've never played a Far Cry game. I've just watched other people play it, so I don't know if I'll even end up... I might just continue that tradition, but I'll see.
Yeah.
Next up, then, so it's confirmed that Twilight Princess and Wind Waker are coming to the Switch. I'm hoping it's going to be a combo pack because if they're both $60, I don't want to own 3 copies of them, but I want to play it on my Switch.
Yeah.
You know. So we'll see.
I haven't played either. Wait, was Wind Waker the one?
Wind Waker's the cartoony one where you're sailing on a boat.
Okay. What was the one that was just remade, but like, kind of looked like Pokemon style?
That was Skyward Sword.
Skyward Sword. No.
Yeah.
What was the one that?
The egg one? The one that looks like plasticky?
Yeah, maybe it was Skyward Sword. Right?
That was the one that was on Field of View.
Yeah, Skyward Sword comes out next month. What's the one that looked like the puppets from that Christmas movie with Rudolph in it?
The puppets that looked like it. I think you're talking about
Link's Awakening. That's
Link's
it.
Awakening. Yep.
That's
I
it.
couldn't think of the name.
I heard Sky in my brain when Skyrim. So yeah, I mean, eventually I will pick. I'm not excited for it, but eventually I'll pick up one of those games and hopefully be able to enjoy everything that you guys enjoy so much about Zelda games.
I think you'll enjoy either of them. It's just you got to get into it. A Zelda game is a commitment. You got to commit.
Yeah.
Speaking of commitments, your
favorite
game.
So Final Fantasy 14. I don't have a video I'm going to show you guys, but Endwalker is coming out in November of this year. So this fall, God, this fall is going to be so amazing. This fall is going to be so amazing. But 14, I've sunk literally over 700 hours into it over the last year. And I'm just really excited. I don't know what I want to see from 14. I just want to see something. Like just
want to talk about.
I just want to talk about it. You know, that's fine. But you know what else I want to talk about? How the executive producer from 14, who has done an amazing job with the stories, is a producer on Final Fantasy 16. Now, Jacob, we talked about, you mentioned 6 being darker, right?
Yep.
So with 6 being darker, oh my God, hold on. Damn, I really effed that one up. Okay,
okay. Real quick, Resident Evil. I think there's going to be a DLC with that where we continue towards the end when Chris. We'll follow Chris's story where he's like, "That's kind of weird that there's some BSSA soldiers here." So let's go check that out.
Jacob and
I think it'd be a quick DLC.
Jacob and I both did a full playthrough of Resident Evil Village. It's very entertaining. You guys should watch it.
Loved it.
Loved it. It was so good. We finished in what, 8 or 9 parts?
8 parts, I believe. Yeah.
Okay. So if you guys want to rewatch that, skim through it, there were a bunch of funny moments. We did give our full thoughts and impressions video. That is also in that playlist on our YouTube under Loading Screen Let's Play Resident Evil Village. Check that out. Excited for the DLC because it was a good game. It was a very good game.
It was really good.
Yeah.
All right. So speaking of dark games, Alex.
So dark
Final
games.
Fantasy
You talk
16.
about You talk about Final Fantasy VI.
He's just like, we're taking down Shiva, just Shiva, the god of fucking ice. They're gonna take down a god.
Yeah, I wanna play this a little bit. Hold on, here we go. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
How do we even know the girl will be among us?
Our kind do not question orders, we follow them.
There's something
Sergeant,
about the Final
let's
Fantasy
summon their
setting goes
icon.
dark.
Icon? That thing's a bloody mountain.
God damn.
So
Our
basically,
foe will not relinquish their mother crystal easily.
chat.
This will be a bitter fight.
What I want to see here is this game. First of all, the trailer looked absolutely amazing. I want to see more. I want to see gameplay. I want to see another trailer for 16 because we haven't in a year, and it looked pretty done. In this trailer, it looked
Looks
pretty
like
done.
it's in a nice spot. Yeah.
But the biggest thing here is 14 has such an amazing story. Obviously, amazing enough that I have sunk over 700 hours into it in just 11, 12 months. And he's the producer on this, so it's going to be a darker story. And I love dark stories. You know, I love the darker stories. Parallel with Game of Thrones dark story, you know.
I just love exploring like the idea of these worlds being more just we always deal with hope, but with hope comes despair. And I think a lot of the themes that come with that is the brutality that can happen when you're trying to save something. If you truly want to go all the way, what you get to explore, like, what is this character really going to do?
Yeah.
And like just looking at all this, the protagonist looks like a badass, but he's also, it's almost like it's not black and white on whether or not you're in the right for doing what you're doing.
Look,
Like,
there's
look at
blood all
that.
over the kid's face.
Like, geez, this game is going to, I cannot wait for the reactions that people are going to have to certain parts, because I guarantee you, even like that part of that kid just getting like sliced and then you see like his reaction, I can't wait for streamers to react to that. This game's gonna be sick.
Yeah, I'm very excited for this. I'm more excited than I was for 15. Well, like I said, because Yoshi P, the EP that I'm talking about, Yoshi P is a brilliant man who literally puts the community ahead of all else. That's one reason I like 14 so much, is because they put the community above all else. And hey, fun fact, Final Fantasy 14 surpassed WoW.
Did it really?
Yeah,
Good for
in
them.
players. So, but yeah, this looks absolutely incredible. Boss fights, open world, not open world, but expanse world, big battles. The story is going to be top tier. It looks gorgeous. So I'm hoping to see some gameplay, another trailer, something for this.
We're gonna get something from it. I don't know why Square Enix wouldn't talk about it. They have to.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
speaking of darkness, do you remember that Scorn trailer we got a really long time ago?
Yes.
So, dude, I
Right,
think
so
we're going
Scorn,
to.
we
It
did-
said it was coming in 2021. So we are definitely going to get an announcement. I'm anticipating it's going to be in October. I think this might be the next big scary game.
Scorn looked. Ugh. It gave me the
I know.
heebie-jeebies when I was
gave me
watching
just
it.
like, ugh.
Here's the
Shimmy.
trailer, chat. I'm pulling the trailer up here to play in the background. What about Scorn fascinated you, Jacob?
Scorn just looks so. It looks like disgusting. It looks so. Look, first of all, it's beautiful. But whatever story they want to decide with this, like, jeez, I just want to know what they're gonna do.
It looks nasty.
It looks nasty. It looks like they spent so much time in this like
Look how intricate the designs
post-apocalyptic
are.
alien world. I don't care what the fuck they do with this game. I just want to play it. I just want to see what that means.
I know. I
You
just
know?
want to
Like, it just
know
looks cool.
more about Scorn. Like, we were just
Just,
given this trailer. And
I'd read a whole
we were like,
novel about it.
what
I know,
was
like that is just it just goes through my skin. It gets under my skin, makes me so uncomfortable.
Yep.
This game's gonna get a really cool announcement.
And this thing
speaking
was
of
pregnant. Ugh. I want
of
more.
Pokemon Arceus gameplay.
Oh,
We're gonna
hot.
get some of that.
Look how hot.
Wow, it's so cuddly.
So cuddly. So yeah, Darui said after watching the 16 trailer, he's hyped for it. I am too. Speaking of getting hyped for trailers, I want to see Pokemon Arceus gameplay. We've talked about this a million times on the show, Jacob. I want to see gameplay. Show me gameplay, Nintendo. Show me gameplay.
I know. I want to just see something. I just don't. I'm very upset that this is still being released very early, and the pressure's on. They have no reason to really not give them more time, too. Like I've said, it'll be sweet. So there's going to be a ton of new games. This is Zayat saying this. How do you think the chip shortage, people not getting able to Xbox, PS5 to play these games is going to affect things? It's definitely going to be super awkward, and it's going to be unfortunate because that chip shortage is going to be here for a while.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of like ways you can try to get them, and Microsoft and Sony, they're both trying to help everyone out, but there's nothing we can do about the chip shortage for quite some time. So I'm not sure how accessible it'll get. Let's not talk about Jacob cheating in Uno. Jacob drops a draw 2 on a draw 4 and says it's a draw 6. Yeah, I do. every fucking
Could
time.
confirm. I want to see chat. I want to see more Pokemon gameplay. It is odd because a lot of these games are going to be coming out for the new consoles, and the consoles are really hard to get because of the chip shortages. But I don't think that's going to stop these games. I think we might just. You know what? Actually, I do think the development cycles of the games, like we might see a more gradual push from last gen to current gen, more so than just a hard cutoff. Normally, it's been a hard cutoff, right? I think it'll be more gradual now, though.
We're gonna need to find a way because I think game cafes or like local hosts, anything like that, are gonna get an extra boom because people are gonna come and be like, "Hey, I know you guys have the console. Can I play this game?" And then it's going to come into, well, how can we keep the save data? Is it going to be tied to your account? Is it going to be tied to an SSD?
Yeah.
So I think that's something that Microsoft and Sony should work towards because that's what's going to get people to play their games. Obviously, it's a little bit weird for a bit because they're not getting the sales directly, but it's more of getting their consumers to still get involved in these games.
Yeah.
So we'll see something along those lines for sure.
Speaking of Nintendo, June 25th, Mario Golf comes out. I cannot freaking wait for that game.
That's going to be so much
I don't know
fun.
if we're going to get anything at E3 because they've already pretty much announced it. They might just tease it to say, hey, it's coming. I can't wait for that. And I also can't wait for this remake, too, because I've never played Diamond and Pearl, and I really want to play Diamond and Pearl. No.
I think the remake is
Diamond
going
and
to be
Pearl?
a blast. Yeah, it's Diamond and Pearl. If this is your first Pokemon game, it's a pretty good one to start with. I know a lot of people argue with me on that, but I had a blast with this game. It's one of the first... I think the first 5 gens were some of the best. Everything after that gets a little bit...
Yeah, I can agree with
odd.
that. It does get odd. Zayat, thank you for coming by, my friend. Take care.
Thanks
Much
so
love,
much, man.
and we'll see you on the
Take it
next
easy.
show, Tuesday, 11 a.m.
Yeah, anything we don't see, though, here, Alex, we'll see at the Pokemon conference. That's in fall. So, I don't know why they wouldn't talk about it today. Or, well, everyone's saying they're talking about software for a while, so who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. But, I mean, so the reason I never played is because I never had a DS. I never had a DS. When do we learn more about this game? About Diamond and Pearl?
Double screen?
I think we'll definitely hear about it. Do we have a release date for them yet? No, I don't think so.
I think we do.
Yeah, late
Let me check that real
2021.
quick. Release date for Diamond and Pearl.
All right.
I feel like
while
it's in September.
September?
Nope. I lied.
Okay. Chat, this next one.
November 19th.
Okay. November 19th. All right. Chat, this next one is we just got done talking about how awesome Battlefield looked, right? And how I almost want Call of Duty to be put to sleep.
Thank God for Google. True.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, God's got to do something. They got to do something.
Did anybody here like World War II? The game World War II? I kind of did.
I
enjoyed
like
it.
World War II.
I just like I like the campaigns in from the World War games. The newer campaigns don't really get me all that much. The campaign for Modern Warfare was cool as hell. But people are saying a new Call of Duty Vanguard, is going to be taking place World War II in the Pacific. So, World at War, we're going to get like a kind of remake for that. I see that. I see that being the path that we're going to be seeing here. Although, I wonder what engine they're going to be using.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do yet. I feel like if they really want to get like the next Call of Duty big, they need to use an Unreal 5 or something that can have the same destructive element that Battlefield does. But again, Call of Duty's not Battlefield. They are two very
they're two very different
games.
monsters. Yeah,
I just don't know how they can bring that casual fun back into the game without making it frustrating. And I think a lot of it comes down to like there's just not the guns have not been. They either all need to be able, they're all overpowered, or there isn't one. And I feel like having them all overpowered is the best way to go. Like, remember Modern Warfare 2? Like, every gun you could get a nuke with very easily. Yeah. Every gun.
Yeah. This game's campaign was very fun. It was like Band of Brothers style. And then if you guys look, if you guys have seen Band of Brothers, that show, that's what, like, it was almost like a spitting comparison to that.
Oh, yeah.
But the Pacific one, there is another Pacific. There's a Band of Brothers, and then I forget what the Pacific title is, but there's another style of Band of Brothers in the Pacific, and I feel like that's where Call of Duty Vanguard's going to go. But I'll be honest, man. While that would be cool, I'd rather see a new Modern Warfare. Not a Modern Warfare 2 remaster, but I want to see a brand new Modern Warfare, like the release we got a year and a half ago. That is funny. You, Rusty in chat mentioned Outlast 3. I want to get an Outlast 3. I think we will see an Outlast 3.
I wish, dude, Outlast was one of the scariest games I ever played. I had to stop like twice because I was like, I'm fucking done. And then 2 got me a little bit weird because I didn't feel confined. I didn't feel restricted like I did in Outlast 1.
Yeah.
So I'm curious what they're gonna do for 3. But yeah, COD is we'll see what happens. Up next then too, Alex.
Up next is a big anticipated game that everybody... So again, chat, as we're going through all this, if you guys would like to see any games or what games you guys are most anticipating or what games you hope to see in E3, just mention it in chat and we'll chat about it. Because this is going to be a longer show because we're really diving into all this stuff. Okay, next topic.
Mario Kart 9. Yeah. It has been so many years, and Alex, do you know what's coming up? Their anniversary.
Do you think we're going to get a Mario Kart 9?
If we do not get an announcement at this E3, it is going to come at the most random fucking time in the whole world. Yeah, and I promise you, it's going to be like Memorial Day. They'll be like, hey, by the way, we got
That's Mario how Nintendo Kart 9. Drops news.
Which I hate it because it's not a bad marketing strategy because everyone's like, why? Hey, wait a minute! Why is this game coming out now?
Mario Kart 8 looked amazing. Like just watching this gameplay, like it was gorgeous and it was really cool.
Do you think they'll skip 9 and go straight to 10?
It's the 10th year anniversary.
It's the let me look up there. I think it's the 20th.
Mario Kart X. I think Apple's the only one that just skipped the 9 and went right to X. Or they just call it Mario Kart 10th anniversary or whatever it is.
Mario Kart anniversary. I'm saying it's 35.
I mean, how can you not get excited for a new Mario Kart? Our producer, one of our producers, Aaron in chat, he loves. This is his favorite game.
Next year is the 20th anniversary. August 27th was the first.
Okay, so we will get a 9. We won't get like a.
So I don't know why they wouldn't say like, hey, this is coming on its way for next year, or just even tease it because they still have a year to work on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Windows did too. They went from 8 to 10. I don't know. Honestly, Alex, Mario Kart X sounds fucking rad.
It does.
That's a pretty cool title name.
That's not a child-friendly Mario Kart X. Like this is Nintendo,
no, that
guys.
Totally is. Hey,
they'll probably call it Mario Kart blue blah blah.
No.
Cuddly wuddly ice cream
that's
cone.
Not risky, dude. Yo, you want to come over and play Mario Kart X? Dude, if I was like in the other room, I'd be like, oh my god.
Did somebody just mention Mario Kart X?
Wow, that guy must be really cool and strong and fast and awesome, and I should date him because he plays Mario Kart X. Mario Kart X.
Yeah, you're on a date. Yeah, you know, I played some Mario Kart X.
I unlocked most of the characters in Mario Kart X. Dude, If it's not Mario Kart X now, I'm gonna be pissed.
Speaking of critically acclaimed
I'm
games,
gonna make a campaign.
I know. Yo, Mario Kart campaign. Yo, no, give me a Mario Kart open world. Give me a Need for Speed, but Mario Kart.
Well, like
I want to
like
race
Mario
for. I want
Tennis,
to race
but-
for pink slips, bro. Give me a pink slip. I want to race for pink slips, bro.
You remember the Mario Tennis game that had the campaign that was just the Thanos storyline where you had to collect all the Infinity Stones? It's just that, but in a cart.
Yeah.
It's just that. How do you release a new Nintendo system without a new Mario Kart? They go hand in hand. That's a good point. I mean,
I'm
we
not
keep
gonna
talking
lie.
about what
I
the
hope the new
release title
Nintendo
would be.
doesn't come out because I can't get one. I don't want anybody else to have one.
You take that back.
I don't want anybody else to have one if I can't get one.
2K football, random.
By the
Attack,
way,
I
if
love
anybody wants to
Anniversary
buy me a
Edition.
Switch, I'm open
agree.
to it.
Yeah, dude. Nico in chat said too, having an anniversary edition with just like some of the best courses from every game, even that would I would enjoy that. Just some new Mario Kart game because this game is solid. I love it, but I gotta say, like, I want something new. I want a new.
Yeah.
Fucking pink slips, Chuck.
Dude, I
Jesus,
want
you're like,
pink
oh, yeah,
slips,
that.
bro. Pink slip Mario Kart. Let's go. I want to see like Peach and like, you know, the beater and like the grease all over her hands. It'd be like, hey, I just and she hits the front of
installed
the
a new carburetor.
she hits the front of the cart with the wrench. Like, hey, so this is Waluigi. He'll be helping you in this circuit.
Hey, what's up? You're gonna need a new oil change with the synthetic.
If-
Extra 2,000
let me
miles.
tell you
extra
something.
$200.
You want to win the Mushroom Grand Prix, you gotta have a cart like this one. But you
POV.
can't just get this cart. You gotta earn rep.
POV, you have one lap.
Yo,
left,
Mario
but
Kart
Wario
Need
has to
for
change
Speed.
your oil.
Mario Kart Need for Speed. That's it. Dude, Nintendo,
Mario Kart came out in 2014.
hire me as a contractor, guys. I got ideas here. I got ideas. Could you
Hey, bro,
imagine?
we gotta make sure we can get to the end. We're gonna get something. We're gonna get something. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. God damn. Fucking pig slip. I love the fucking image you gave of just like Peach, like being a mechanic, just fixing stuff up and be like, oh yeah, it's the carburetor. I don't know. I'd fix it, but since I'm the princess, I'm gonna make this big speech today, so I'll be back. She goes out. I announced the Mario Kart Grand Prix. It's time.
Dude,
Well, he's
hold on.
calling the race and Toad setting bets.
Dude, hold on. Look.
What do you think? Who's gonna win?
Yo, okay, chat. I want you to picture something. Here, this is the cutscene from the newest from the 2015
For the new
Need
Mario
for Speed.
Kart 9. This is the new.
No, hold on. So look, Mario Kart, right? Open world. Oh damn, we're going into a cutscene. Here we go.
Toad just like.
Freaking Waluigi right there, dude.
You lost the bet. You gotta pay the price. Unless you want to pay in other ways. Starts like bringing out the bat. He'll break your kneecaps. You're not gonna pay your money.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is Peach's. This is Peach's debut right here.
Right here.
Hey.
Hey.
So you
how's
want
it
to win
going?
some races, right? Daisy's all
Look.
tatted up.
Here's the thing. The Koopa Kingdom might win this Grand Prix, and that's where you come in. I know you're a new racer, but I have this souped up car, and I think you're the one to do it. Come on, let me show you how it works. So first off, I have some mushrooms that you can put in the back like nitrous. They'll make sure you go faster. Mario Kart, fast and furiously ridiculous.
Hey, look, it's just the whole crew's chilling, drinking. They're all drinking in a party. Hey, look, it's Waluigi. Yo, what up?
Yo, what's good? Hey bro, you want to test this fire flower out? Come on over here. Let's see this. Wow.
Oh my god. And everybody's like, yo, shit, it's Mario!
My main man, yeah, it's all the toads like, Mario, wow,
Oh shit.
Anyways,
Wow. I'm sweaty now.
I'm too. Mario, GTA 6. What do you
GTA
guys
6.
think in
We
chat?
said we were.
We gonna get anything? We're gonna see a reveal. We're
This
gonna
is just
say,
a simple yes or no, chat.
is it gonna be like, hey, it's on its way, 2024? Or are they just gonna? What if they walk down on stage, Alex, and we're just like this? They're just like,
How long ago did so GTA 6 GTA 6, I'll tell you whether or not we're going to get a teaser, okay? GTA 6 and Red Dead are on 8-year cycles, alternatively. When did Red Dead 2 come out?
well, let me check for you. Red Dead 2 release date.
I'm crying real tears. I love it. 2018. Okay. 2019. 3 years ago. We're not going to get anything. I think
you don't think they'll even like say it?
We'll get a teaser at the 4-year mark, and then we'll get a
more DLC,
a trailer on the 2-year mark. We still got some time.
I just don't want them to blue ball us and say like, so I know you've all been waiting very, very long, which is why we're excited to announce that GTA 5 will now come out on this Nintendo Switch again, or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't want that.
I really don't think they're on 8-year cycles.
I'm not gonna laugh. I'll be pissed.
Yeah.
It's one thing where they're like Skyrim's coming out because it's like, yeah, okay, guys, we get it. But if they do it with GTA 6, or 5 again, everyone's gonna be like, really?
I know.
It'll be the whole Diablo situation where they're like, are you guys serious right now?
I know.
Or...
I know. Moving on.
Moving on. The Division 3.
The Division 3. I think we might get something. We might get a teaser. The original Division took place in New York City. It was really good.
Yeah.
Oh, it
Didn't
was
you
okay.
look at the maps and you found a specific spot that you walked before?
Yeah, so not so much in yes, in New York. It was
like a pizza shop or something.
But so Division 2 took place in DC. And I will tell you this, as somebody who frequents the DC area, mine and my fiance's favorite pizza shop, and that location was in Division 2. So what they do in Division is they make a carpet, like they basically make the map based on literally satellite images. And so when you're walking around the city in the Division 2, you're literally walking around DC. And you can Google Images, find those exact same locations and see that they're exactly like they're the exact same style.
It's so sweet. Division 3 is the new way you shop for homes. That's how you.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I think, especially with the global pandemic, Division 3 will be on the way. We're probably going to get something. We're going to get something.
I can very easily see them announcing it. Just
I would
at
love
least saying like it's in development.
I would love them to do Philadelphia. While I don't think they will, they'll probably do San Francisco or a big city like that. I would love them to do Philadelphia and include some suburban areas. That'd be really neat. But I feel like we're going to see some Division 3.
What's it called when you floor it on a tire and then you stop and you get that little streak of rubber?
Like skid mark?
Yeah, I hope they have the skid mark I left in Philly there. If they do, I'm gonna make a big post saying that's me.
That's me.
That's me.
That is my skid mark. Jacob, there's another meaning for skid mark too. I don't know if you know this.
I don't.
Sometimes when you might not, wipe good enough, well enough. But that's all I'll go from there. Okay, so, but Division 2 they improved upon all of the right areas from Division 1. Division 3, really excited for it. Yeah, it's doo-doo in your pants, Jacob. Oh, you're so naive. Okay. The next one.
I don't know why that got me.
Talk to me about this next one, Jakey Wakey.
Okay, so here's my theory. It's my wish. Postpone Arceus. Give us a Pokemon Stadium 3. just mini games, okay? That's all they play. I think Stadium 3 with Pokemon mini games is something everyone it would do very, very well. And
you know what else would do really well if you refreshed your camera? But second thing that would do really well is, I would love to see a Pokemon Stadium. There's so many games that were on the N64 that we had not seen. Since.
Even if they just re-released them, those mini games were a blast. Jeez. Take a note from Mario Party. You've done it before with Stadium. Do it again.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Yeah.
Do it again. That's all I gotta say.
All we gotta say. Would you guys like to see a Pokemon Stadium 3? Would you?
Yeah, I'm sure you guys would, right? It'd be pretty rad, right? It'd be cool. We don't even need battling, just the mini games. Just the mini games. Because I don't want you guys to be like, oh, well, because everyone wanted Pokemon Stadium, we had to spend more time on the battle system. However, we cannot port over the Battle Revolution, so it is taking time longer.
It is taking longer.
Just give me the Licky Licky game where you eat sushi and then you go, ah!
Dude, you know the shitty thing about it is we thought we'd get more mini games and more maps in the new Mario Party, but we didn't. So don't get your hopes up, chat.
Really? really strange, right, Alex?
Very
Like,
strange.
I don't know if we talked about that, but it just seems odd that was. It felt so little.
It did. It
Felt
felt
so
very
little.
little, which is why I stopped playing
And there was no DLC, which is just
there
so
wasn't
weird.
any mwah to it. There wasn't
They
any
just-
love. You gotta bake it with the
Add more
love.
maps.
You
Just
gotta
add more-
bake it with the love.
add
You
more
know, like
ports.
my nonna used to do. She says, if a cookie's not good because you have to bake it with love if you want to bake it good.
This cookie's not good. You know, love me. For that, ow, Grandma, stop.
Okay.
It's like a new master bit right there. Jeez. Did you make these cookies? What?
What we
There's no
do,
love.
what we have been rumored. We talked about this in loading screen. Tony Hawk Pro Skater, a new Tony Hawk Pro Skater coming out. It was kind of teased by the drummer that apparently is in the soundtrack. New
It's
Tony
easy.
Hawk.
He just outright said like, yeah, I was in it.
Yeah, I know. He's like the
He
new one.
just
The new
spoiled.
one. He said the new one coming out. So we are getting a
Yeah.
new one. Is it going to be talked about at E3? I don't know. I hope it is because I want to get it. By the way, chat, if anybody wants to buy me anything, please just send your money my way.
You guys want to buy me a ring? We get married live on stream. It'll be a sick stream, I swear. All right. Well, now I feel awkward because you didn't really go along with that joke, and now you're zooming in on you, and you're giving me this judgmental look. So not only do I take back my previous statement, I'm gonna dovetail by saying Pokemon talent contests, the game would be pretty cool.
Okay.
That would be pretty cool.
The next thing that Jacob hopes to see at E3 is Pikmin 4.
Yeah, dude, it's been so long. It's been so long since we had a new big Pikmin title. I think if we got this on top of everything, this could be a very, very big E3. Like, this could be a strong contender. Pikmin 4 is something that it should be at least be saying, like, hey, it's on our way. Marry Aiden Ross? Who's Aiden Ross? Let me look that up. Pokemon. Pokemon.
You say Pikmin 4 is in a worse state than Metroid Prime 4? Really?
Yeah, it's super weird. I don't know what it is, but the 4 title is where things just get odd.
Yeah, people are just like, no, let's keep it a trilogy.
They just like they said that it was close to being done for years. I don't know what happened, but I guarantee you, like, an intern walked in with like a coffee cup, was like, "Hey guys, what's no?" Spills on all the servers, everything goes down. Aiden Ross, what the heck? All right, so up next, we talked about God of War. God of War.
I mean, guys, they've been kind of dangling this one in front of us for a long time.
Do we even want to make the God of War had a really cool reveal trailer? I will wait as long as I fucking need. And what's nice is I like to think of the God of War developers as kind of like alphas in a way. Like, they're not gonna crack if we're begging for the game. They're gonna be like, "Oh, my sweet summer child," pat somebody on the head. You'll get it in 2023. Anyways,
Like,
enjoy
yes,
the other games.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm hoping right now that like Moonball idea when it comes out. Kratos needs more stronger chest soap and to show off the muscles. He does just like. I don't know how many God of War games you played, but one of the running gags is when he opens the chest, he just fucking destroys it, Alex.
Dude,
like it's.
I want the new God of War so I can play it. I've never played a God of War before because I've never owned a
I
PlayStation.
think if it comes out and is announced to be released by like September of 2022, I'll be really happy because that's enough time for it to be in an awesome spot. Everything will be great. I really want it to be good. I really do.
Speaking of really wanting things, you know what I really
God of War
want?
3, Kratos flexes after opening things. Yeah, he did.
You want to know what I really want? A Dynasty Warriors 10. You guys have known.
Dynasty Warriors X.
If you guys have been following the show, you know that I've been playing through Dynasty Warriors 9 again. I think it's fantastic. I want a Dynasty Warriors 10 to have all the elements of Dynasty Warriors 9 and then some, and make it good, make it better. Typically, I'd be surprised if they don't show us at least a Dynasty Warriors Empires, but I do want 10. They said that Dynasty Warriors Empires or 10, whatever the next one they were coming out with, it was coming out soon. It was supposed to be out already, but it is not. Let me go ahead and pull up the trailer here.
Hey, dude, I have no idea what the lifeline on the Dynasty Warrior games are right now.
I don't
I'm not
either.
up to date with how they are with releasing them.
Well, typically
It
they.
feels like the new one just came out, but it was what, like over
It
a
was
year ago?
2018.
Yeah, jeez.
Or 2018 or 2017, one or the other. But I mean, if you haven't played Dynasty Warriors 9, guys, now's the time to jump into it. The more recent reviews, they updated it. I can literally tell you firsthand, it is a good game.
It's gotten a lot better.
Yeah, it's gotten way better. But they did say that typically it goes the original, like Dynasty Warriors insert number here, and then Dynasty Warriors same number Empires. Dynasty Warriors Empires. We haven't gotten an Empires for 9 yet. Do I think we're going to get one? I hope so. But I also almost hope more of a 10 because I want a full redo of the game.
What are your thoughts on if they took like a break one year and made like a Soul Calibur fighting style Dynasty Warriors type game? I feel like that would do super well.
I'm surprised they haven't
already
done
have
that
all the
yet.
movesets. Yeah, because they have like it's already there. They don't really have to create anything new.
Right, they
It's
just have to
implementing the models.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it'd be sick.
That'd
That'd
be a
be
good
fun to do in the fighting game
That
community.
would
actually,
be a good game. Now that
Yeah.
I think about it, very good, Jacob. See, chat.
Oh, yes.
You know,
It
if
is.
hey, game developers, me and Jacob are
if you
full of
need,
ideas.
if you need some help,
I really
you
want to
can,
see that Need for Speed Mario Kart though.
just hyper realistic Mario Kart.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I want to see. Do I think we're gonna get it? I don't know. Where on earth would I see this game? Like in which company's what do they call it? In which company's presentation would I find this game? I don't even know. I'll just wait to the end and search the trailer. But they said early 2021 for Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires, which means we'll probably see it in late 2021 now. Fingers crossed for Dynasty Warriors 10 pretty soon too.
Up next, we got Rocket League 2.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Oh my god, I was like, I missed that.
Up next, we have Valorant 2.
Okay.
Following that, League of Legends 2.
You guys remember?
Minecraft
You guys remember the Jacob? Shut up. You guys remember the Harry Potter action? You know, the Harry Potter RPG. What the hell happened to that?
What happened to it?
I don't know.
Who's was it just scrapped? Like, does anyone own the rights to continue this game, or
Wait,
is it
was
stuck
this
in a legal
was this
battle?
Warner Brothers?
This was.
Yeah, it was.
I
Okay.
remember.
Okay, we'll see Harry Potter stuff. Maybe we'll
The
see Harry
lead
Potter stuff.
developer, didn't he have to like step down for some unknown reason?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, so that was a while ago though. So someone else had to have hopped on board.
This
Had to
actually
have,
this might be my most hoped game for E3. Yeah, I'm very excited for this. I cannot wait. It's funny because my family. So okay, first of all, let me just vent session for a second.
Please.
Growing up, I was
happened.
obsessed with Harry Potter. I still am obsessed with Harry Potter. I read all of the books. I watched all the movies, and my brothers and my parents just made fun of me for it. They just made fun of me for it. Well, guess who's reading all of the books and like are absolutely in love with the lore now?
Your parents.
My brothers and my parents. And they're like, Alex, Harry Potter's so good. I'm like, what the
Alex,
fuck
have
do
you
you think
ever
I was
heard of
telling you?
This thing called Harry Potter? What are you? Are you a Gryffindor? You a Ravenclaw? I was a Ravenclaw when I did the test.
I think I was Ravenclaw as well.
Yeah, it means I'm smart. So fucked something up in the test, I guess.
But I have never watched Harry Potter. Aaron, my sweet child, there's so much you need to learn. But I want to see this game. I
You
want
put a lightning bolt on your head, Alex. You look like Harry Potter. I've been told that before.
I want to. Oh, actually, somebody actually told me that I look like what's his face, but
Daniel Radcliffe.
I don't agree with that. But this game, I'm so excited
that.
for this game. With the Warner Brothers conference, I hope we get it. I hope we get something.
Hogwarts. Cephalio said this. I hope I said your name right. I'm terrible with L's lately because of the braces, but Hogwarts Legacy might be one of the best games of 2022. Very well might be.
Yeah. Okay.
Lord of the Rings.
Chat.
Lord of the Rings MMO.
Chat.
This game has been through hell and back.
Yeah. Well, I want to see another Lord of the Rings. You know what else I want to see? I want to see Amazon stay the fuck away from video games. Stop it. Stop it. This is Far Cry 6, but stop it.
Amazon needs to be what's it called?
Everything Amazon touches
Presenter.
in terms of games dies, chat.
Get their name on the front of it, but just give the money to the studio.
Stop it.
and then get a portion of the profits or something. That's what Amazon's got to be. It's
The
gotta be
MMO
presented by
that they
Amazon.
did died. Like, they literally canceled it for Lord of the Rings.
they
I was so
canceled it.
excited for it. Oh, actually, thank God they canceled it, because I swear to God, if Lord of the Rings MMO started looking like freaking New World, I would lose my freaking shit. This is one of those things, bro, Lord of the Rings, where it's like, it's so shiny. It's so shiny. You know what? Okay, you have a new baby.
Look at the ring.
You have a new baby, okay? Ha ha ha.
You're gonna drop
Hello,
the
little
baby?
baby. This is my little baby, okay? Lord of the Rings is my little baby. Oh,
Wow.
I walk into a crowd. Now everybody wants to touch my baby and dirty my baby.
hang out.
All those people are from the Amazon Game Studios.
It's more like Amazon has like, oh, look at my new baby. What? You can't do taxes yet?
Stay
What?
away from good things.
You can't play football? That's it. You're not my baby anymore.
Is this? Wow, no. This is Lord of the Rings Online. This is one of the first MMOs I ever played. Which it's still out. Servers are still up. People still play it.
Affilios. There we go.
I need a Lord of the Rings
Affilios.
MMO that is not made by Amazon. So even though it's canceled, we're not going to see a Lord of the Rings MMO this E3. I would love it if we did.
Yeah.
But if we do see one, I want it to be made by somebody else.
What character would you do? I think I'd be like a Legolas fanboy. Just go for an archer.
I was I was an archer in mine. And I also
I
did
think I would have done that.
I did like a great sword one too.
I fucking love
years.
great swords, dude. I just love any class with a great sword. Just a big sword. I feel like a big anime protagonist. And after I save the day, I'll get the harem, and they'll all be like, "Your sword is so strong."
Yeah.
I'll be like, "Miss, please step away. Two forward. Two forward."
Dude, I swear, if I see another fucking Far Cry trailer in the middle of these
They're really pushing it.
They
They're
really
pushing
are.
that,
I
dude.
mean, whatever, but like, come on. All right, and moving on, chat, to the next one. And my final note goes in line with what Jake Reflex just said in chat.
Here, can I call Rich for this one? Just to see if he picks up. I want to see what he would say about this. So
Okay.
for those of you who don't know, Rich loves Star Wars. And his point on this, here we'll call him. Let's see if he picks up. This is a special segment we call
Hello?
Hey Rich, we're live on loading screen. I just we're talking about the Star Wars MMO, and I was just curious, like, what do you want to see from it?
The Star Wars MMO, I want a lot of PvP stuff. You know, like I want to play with friends.
Mhm.
Maybe have like, you know, some giant battles and stuff like that, and you know, all that kind of stuff. So
Do you think it's going to be announced at E3?
I would hope so, but I don't know. You know, a lot of stuff is up in the air for E3 and all that kind of stuff. So I'm excited for it. You know, I hope we get more.
He
Star Wars
he
content and
sounds
stuff like
so
that,
excited
too.
for
So-
it.
He
sound-
sounds super excited.
He sounds so excited.
I know. I'm in the middle of working now, so I wasn't expecting a call from loading screen right now.
I'm on the toilet.
All right. Thanks, buddy. I
Alright.
appreciate it, though.
See you guys.
All right,
Have a
bye.
good show.
Okay, so
I totally put him on the
it's
spot
no
there.
secret. Ubisoft has announced that they're working on an open world Star Wars game. I hope we see that. I hope we see an open world Star Wars title. Doesn't
Who
have
is
to be an
doing it?
MMO
Who
for
is
me.
doing it?
There is a Star Wars MMO. It is out. Star Wars: The Old Republic. Which I played actually this year. I played it for like 3 months. It's old. It's dated. Kind of looks like WoW. So AKA looks like it could be run on a freaking Game Boy. Hashtag fight me.
Oh, it's Swedish studio Massive Entertainment's making it.
Yeah, so there is an MMO already out. I would like to see a new MMO with new engine, new graphics, all that shit for Star Wars. I think with the Mandalorian.
But Alex, don't you think like making a new MMO kills the previous MMO?
Yeah, I would hope it. I would hope it did.
I just like, how would that transition though? Like, I can't imagine. Imagine you're playing Final Fantasy 14, right? You've
Yeah.
been playing it for so long, and
Yeah.
then Final Fantasy 16 comes out. It's actually an MMO, right? Like,
Yeah.
wouldn't you want some sort of like transition so you could use your old characters?
No, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, okay, but at the same
You
time,
see what I'm trying to ask? Is like,
No, I know,
I don't know,
but like,
like, that-
14's not at a state where it needs to be revamped. Star
I
Wars: The
feel
Old
that.
Republic needs to be revamped.
oh, I get your point. Yeah.
I would love to see an MMO for Star Wars. There's so much. The world's massive. There's so much lore. I would love to see it.
Yeah, it was pretty.
But while that's not, I don't necessarily think that's as like feasible as, like, I don't think we would see that. No matter how much we hope, I don't think we would see that. I think before we see that, we'll see a Star Wars open world. You guys heard it, like I just said, Ubisoft is working on a Star Wars open world, and I hope to God we see more of that. I hope we see some gameplay. I hope we see a trailer. I'm so excited. Right now, the world is fiending for it with The Mandalorian and how popular that has gotten, how popular that has made it. But in all honesty, dude, the Star Wars world and like lore and just the world of Star Wars is so awesome.
I know, the world of itself. And I think
cannot
Mandalorian
wait.
showed that.
I mean, Fallen Order was good, very linear, but great game. I cannot wait for the open world Star Wars game. I cannot freaking wait for it. I hope we see something.
Big Reflex says in chat too, I want a Star Wars game where you start off playing when your character's like 5 and you go through all the training and whatnot.
That's so brilliant.
And all the way playable through your character's prime. I think that would be an awesome idea, because I've always wanted like a small series of like the training school that Jedi kids go through when they're like 6 or 7.
Dude.
I think it'd be really entertaining, especially just like learning the Force very early on. Trying to keep your emotions in check, especially as like a young child. That's something kind of crazy, especially because when you're a kid, you don't really have empathy the way you do now, because it's something that's nurtured.
Right.
There's a lot of stuff that can be dived into that, and of course, like, I'm trying to get all crazy with how it could go. I'm not saying it would go that way.
Blackout in chat says Star Wars VR. There is like a VR minigame for Star Wars.
Oh, it gets sick.
There is a VR minigame for Star Wars. It would be cool. I mean, a lot of games, like I said, they have to fix the locomotion controls before I get excited for anything VR. Like the locomotion
fighting
controls
General
suck.
Grievous in
But
VR.
What if
just join the dark side?
What if Star Wars, right, where you start off as like a young Jedi, a young Padawan, and you every like 20 levels your character like matures, and so when your and like so you like change the visual aspect of your character every like 20 levels, right, or 30 levels, and so by the time you're like level 80, you know, you're like a full-grown adult. Wouldn't that be cool?
That would be sweet. I'd like that. Imagine too if they even did whatever character you did every month, they did a time skip.
Yeah.
So like over the course of 4 games, like if you start, you can choose whatever age you want to start. But all the 9-year-olds then are gonna be 40. All the 40-year-olds are gonna be 80. That'd be so much fun. Yeah. That'd be silly. A time skip would be cool, like a server-wide one. I'm not sure how the logistics would work, but it'd be nuts.
Chat,
all right,
that
final game. I added this one a little late, but we haven't had a big Mario game in a bit, and I think Super Mario Galaxy 3 has potential.
Okay.
I think it does, Alex. So we'll see what happens with it. If we're gonna get another big Mario title,
that would be nice. That would force me to finish Odyssey.
I think you should finish Odyssey either way, especially because you're having issues in the Luncheon Kingdom. But if you went back now, you'd figure it out.
I'll just stream it and you can help me through it.
I would love that. That'd be funny. We could finish it one day.
Yeah.
Other than that, Minecraft 2. So, what if...
I'm going to cancel your ass.
I would really like a version of Minecraft that happens before everything becomes desolate.
Yeah.
It's just kind of figuring out the story.
Or like Fable, where there are... Oh, yeah, Fable. We'll definitely see something Fable. Fable 3. We'll definitely see that.
Alex screams through Odyssey. Let's play. Let's go. Yeah.
Dude, we should just do a Let's Play of me. You guys, the Let's Play is actually just Alex progresses. Loading screen, Alex progresses.
I would like that. It's either that or we finish The Takes Two.
We do need to finish that, too.
Whatever you want to do tomorrow, I am down.
Okay. All right, chat. Those are our predictions. Those are our hope to sees of E3 and what we're going to see. Let us know. Tweet at us. # loading screen at NerdStreetGamers on Twitter. That's NerdSTGamers on Twitter. Let us know what you guys want to see at E3. What your predictions are. What you would like to see. What you think we're going to see. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you. This has been our longest show ever. So, GG's for being here. Chat was extremely active today. Thank you, chat, for being so freaking awesome today. # GG Whatever.
Sophilios, saying Pally looks like Stardew Valley. I don't know how I feel about that.
I just want to apologize ahead of time, chat. So Tuesday's stream is likely just going to be me gushing about Halo Infinite.
Which is fine.
Which is fine. So I'll convert all of you into Halo lore lovers, I promise. All right.
Hashtag Jacob stop JD and Nito.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for coming by
Thank
Loading
you,
Screen,
guys.
episode
Thank you, guys.
104. Brought to you by Mike and Ike. As always, I'm your host, Sir Skrillex, and with me is Shiggy Diggy Cub, aka Jacob. And guys, we will see you all maybe on Monday, well, definitely on Tuesday, but maybe Monday. I don't know. Hope you guys enjoy E3. Take some notes, bring them to the show on Tuesday because we're going to be recapping everything we saw. And then Thursday will be a big recap of everything, maybe. But every Tuesday and Thursday, 11 a.m. right here on twitch.tv, Nerd Street Gamers. Also on YouTube. If you guys have a commute or you don't, or you can't tune into the actual stream itself, you can catch us on every podcasting platform. Tune in, I believe, tune in, Spotify, Apple, Google Play, and leave a review, please. Nothing less than 5 stars.
If there is anything you ever want us to talk about on Loading Screen, I'm always down to do anything gaming related. Just tweet us at Nerd Street Gamers, at Shiggy Diggy Cub. My camera died.
Your camera just died.
That
is time to...
With the hashtag Loading Screen. Thank you guys so much. You can't see me, but I'm waving. Oh my god, Alex, I'm doing a backflip.
Jacob,
Whoa,
you
what's
look so
going
thin.
on?
Oh god!
Do you see this